Hi, Eric. Being the holidays, I'm not real busy, and I thought I would take a look. And this is the condition that your file was in when I got it. I'm sure you're familiar with this. Now, I'm not a software engineer, but I use this software a lot, and I undid what I did so I could kind of start from where the file was. But you've set all the walls correctly, like this wall here, full gable. You broke it right here. That's fine. This wall here should have no programming in it, and it doesn't. And then this one is full gable. That's all correct, and obviously this one's set to full gable. And you broke this wall and programmed it for full gable. All that's all correct, and it's just I don't know why the software didn't just finish the job, because you've done it correctly. But knowing the software as I do, sometimes you have to just cheat and help. And what I did, I hope hopefully for this video it will actually repeat exactly what it did before I started the video. But what I did, just on a whim, I decided to pull this wall out, and of course the program automatically fills in with the automatically generated attic walls. I was expecting that. I'm going to draw a wall in here, and of course those automatically generated walls automatically then disappear. Now the programming is still in this wall for a full gable. That hasn't changed. All I did was just kind of help the software out here. Let's bring that down to, like, see if I can't bring it down to 24.3. All right, then I'm going to go to the build roof dialog and build roofs again. And of course then it builds the roofs based on this false thing that I did. And if it, yeah, okay, it's filled everything in. I don't know why this wall here is sticking through. That's a secondary matter, excuse me. Now, the next thing I did, of course, this is not what you wanted. It could be what you want, but, you know, that'd be up to you. Then I pull this wall back and let it snap into place. And then rebuilt roofs. We'll go back to this camera that I have. Okay, it didn't work this time. Let me try that again. Tell you what, I'll just hit Control Z, and that brings that roof back. Control Z is undo, by the way. Control Tab. This goes to any open windows. You might want to leave it like this. It does work. In other words, the wall's back there, the roof's in place. If you don't build roofs again, then these roofs will stay. It's just slightly off the geometry that you wanted. I'm going to try it one more time. The last time I did it that it worked, I didn't try to minimize that dimension there, 24 or whatever that is. That's 24.3. I think it was 24.7. I'm a big guy for trial and error. Now you can see this gable's a little asymmetric because because of this bump out. You can see these ridges don't match. So it's totally not ideal. Try it one more time. Okay, that rebuilt it. Now I'm going to pull this back. It worked right before I started the video. If I get a success, I'll send you the file. I probably should have quit when I was ahead. But Essentials, you have to operate totally on settings, and that's it. And in Pro, I could just grab the roof planes and stick them where I wanted, but can't do that in Essentials. Okay, it looked like it worked. I can see that roof plane there. Well, I'm going to say there. I'm going to save this and send it to you as a Merry Christmas present. One thing I thought I would do is run down what the heck this is. When I click on it, I get a room dialog box, but I'm going to use this tool here to find out what the material is on it. painted color white. It's probably coming, I don't care about those error messages. I'm going to go back to Plan, Control Tab, and see where that material is. Probably ceiling covering. Yep, there it is. FP plank, painted, some custom material you made either accidentally or on purpose. So that wall is about, that's right along in here. In Essentials, that you don't have the, you can't alter the polylines like you can in Architectural and Pro. Yeah, there's that wall. I don't think I can click on it and tell it to be some change. Yeah, I can't click on it and change its height. You may have to just live with that anomaly. That thing there. For camera views that you want to print out, you can just use this tool. Where is it? I don't see the tool I want. Where is it? Maybe Essentials doesn't have the, there it is, delete surfaces. I was looking for it in the main toolbar, but okay, there it is. Left click on that, and then I can click on that wall there and remove it from this view. It doesn't delete it from the plan, it just deletes it from the view. And you could print that out, and you know, if I hit F12 and rebuild walls, see it comes back. But I think that's a small price to pay, and especially as little as you paid for Essentials, you should be happy with little tiny anomalies like that. But the roof's on, and I think that's the big problem that you wanted solved. And why that procedure that I used worked, I have no idea. I just, you know, you keep tinkering with it and screwing around with it until you get the effect you want, and then you save it, and then you don't mess with the roofs again. That's my advice. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think of, I'll tell you what I'll do. This is Essentials. You told me 2012, and actually you have 2014. I couldn't open the file in 2012. I tried it in Essentials 2012 first. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to close this file. Save it. I'm going to open Chief Architect version X5, 64-bit. And I'm going to fix your model in that program and then send it back to you. Perfect. So it's all on your responsibility. If you thereafter then screw around with it and mess it up. But I can open your Essentials file and fix it, and then send it back to you, and it'll stay fixed until you unfix it. But in Pro and Architectural, I think, and of course in Chief Premiere, there's things that you can do that you can't do in Essentials. You pay for, you get what you pay for, kind of deal. Well, hang on while this piece of software cranks up. There's a lot more software to start up with Chief Architect Premiere X5. There it is. Okay, we'll go Open and navigate to that file, which is, there's where I have it, improperly labeled. Now in X5, or in Premiere, first thing I'm going to do is go over to Plan Defaults and make sure that this is checked here, Allow Editing, and select Home Designer Products. Otherwise, I could send it back to you and you wouldn't be able to open it or edit it. Well, you'd be able to open it, you just wouldn't be able to edit it. Okay, now I'm going to use a elevation camera in this bad boy, I think from the outside, and find that stupid wall. There it is. See, like in Pro and in Premiere, I can just click on that wall very carefully. My cursor just so. I got the roof plane instead. Click here and hit the Tab key. I don't think that's the wall. I need to find that wall. I guess I need a dollhouse camera on this. I don't see it. I don't see that it's. Let me see if I can just get it selected, I can do something with it. Oh, maybe that's the ceiling sticking through. I was thinking that was a wall, and it's probably not a wall. I love a mystery, don't you? Okay, I'm going to go back to this camera that I have open, and I'm going to measure how far from the corner. 9'10". Go back to plan. I'm going to draw a CAD line. CAD. Oops. I'm going to set that 9'10". 9'10". So it's out here in this open below area. Let's see what the ceiling, how you've got the ceiling set over in here. Okay, you got it. You've got it. No ceiling over this room. Okay, so it's like you intend to have that vaulted. I haven't even looked at that. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh, you need a railing there, son. It's going to be dangerous for the grandchildren and kids and stuff. What is that? Let me change the camera type. I don't know if you can do that. Okay, there is a ceiling out there. Probably coming. Yeah, it's coming from this room dialog box below. You need to take the ceiling out from down there. That'll probably fix it. F12. No, it's still there. Floor into this room. Let me go over here and see if I can do something about that ceiling. Ceiling finish. Since there's no ceiling except that provided by the roofs, I'm going to change this material. I'm just going to delete that. I'm going to insert, and I'm going to use a specialized material. Again, this is kind of just from experience of using the program. I need to go to miscellaneous, opening no material. So I'm going to set the ceiling surface in this dialog to, there we go. Now in vector view cameras, it's going to show up, but in see, in rendered cameras, it's now gone. Yeah, this needs to be something other than an invisible wall. It needs to be a railing, not invisible, railing. Where's newels and balusters? Yeah, it needs to be 42. That's the current code. And probably, I don't know if you can fix this in alter this in essentials or not. I don't care. That's your problem. This is a gift, you know. Rail style. I want balusters. Yeah. Yeah, it looks nice. Nicer than a lover's leap. Okay, now that anomaly's gone, that was actually coming from the ceiling that you set in the dialog below. Even though you set it to no ceiling, I've seen it before where you have you give the software conflicting settings and it does its best with it, and then you have to kind of unravel the. See, doesn't that look better? Oh yeah, I see you've got a spiral staircase. We'll need to. I didn't see that. There it is. Okay, got it lined up good. And we really need to see this staircase in reference. So I'm going to go over to reference. Oh, it's window. No, tools. Yeah, reference floors, reference display options, and I think that staircase is a furniture interior. I think that's the layer it's on. Furniture interior, and I set that to reference. So when I go up here, I can see. Yeah, I can see the thing. Then we'll use this door, and we'll put a door there so you can step off of the. Yeah. I'll go back to that camera, and you'll see why I'm doing this. Yeah, there's an opening in the railing there. I don't know what this goofy looking stuff is. Well, I guess it's just posts. So there you have it. That's all the free work you get from me. Christmas largesse just has its limits. Yeah. Oops. Okay. The reason this is showing that is because of the settings in the dialog box. I've seen that before. Let's see what setting. Oh. What the heck? I worked over here. We need oh, I see. You don't have an invisible wall across here, dude. Or the manual sometimes calls it a room definition wall. We need to section this part of the space that is supposed to have a ceiling. Let's see. Let's put drywall up there. Make it 5/8. Oops, I need to do that up here, don't I? 5/8. And we'll set the material as not no material, but see, where is it? Not ceiling tiles. I bet it's in a plan material already. Hit the D key for drywall. There it is, drywall. Sorry about that. Sometimes you fix one thing and it breaks something else. But you really need this wall here to divide the kitchen. Call it that, kitchen this time. Kitchen. And that from the living room. The living room has no ceiling, so I set it to no material, as you will recall. You know, the dialogues in here are a little bit different from Essentials because you have more choices. Yeah, here's what I originally did, set it to opening no material, and you've got the ceiling really high. But that doesn't work for the kitchen. Move this label out over there. So now we ought to, yeah, now we have a ceiling up there. There's some other things about moldings and so forth, but you're on your own. I think I've done enough in terms of pro bono today. And I'll send you the file, and I'll post this video on YouTube, and others can then perhaps learn something from this little exercise. Merry Christmas.